So you may be wondering why I'm doing a video on such a niche topic per se, and the reason being is because my brother suggested it and I thought it would be a good idea. Also, I wanted to do a sort of Halloween special for the channel. Scooby-Doo fits into that Halloween slot quite nicely, and Johnny Bravo is just along for the ride. Crossover episodes can be a pretty cool thing to see, your favorite characters from different shows coming together to make an episode that is worth its weight in gold. When done right, it is peak television. When done wrong, however, it'll make you wonder why you fell in love with those characters in the first place. So you may be asking yourself, which side does this crossover lean to? Well, without wasting too much of your time, let's dive right in and find out. Our story begins with Johnny Bravo making his way towards his Aunt Jebedissa's house, only for his car to break down. While giving his engine a look, he sees the mystery machine coming towards him, waves them over, and after explaining the situation, they decide to give him a lift, but only after he brings up the fact that his aunt lives in a spooky house, which I thought was pretty funny. Upon arriving, Johnny finds out that Aunt Jibbadoobadubada is missing. While searching the house, they stumble upon the monster of the episode, the ghostly gardener. Gardener, really? After a classic chase sequence and the gardener being captured, it's discovered that it was Aunt Jibbahumanumana all along, and she was just trying to scare Johnny away because she hates him. Hoping to make amends, Johnny asks if there's anything he can do to make it up to her, to which Aunt Jibbadoomanamanoo responds by tying him to a tree. After a neat cameo by Speedy the Speed Buggy, another Hanna-Barbera cartoon character, the episode fades to black. Plot-wise, the episode is fine. It plays out just like any normal Scooby-Doo cartoon would. The gang show up to a scary location, snoop around, encounter the monster, get chased, capture it, and unmask them, only this time they are joined by the ever so awesome Johnny Bravo. Can I just say this about Johnny Bravo? He is one of the funniest cartoon characters ever. Everything about his character is completely hilarious. His overconfidence mixed with his constant failure to swoon a lady, at least on screen, because off screen it's been said that by the creators he scores, is nothing short of comedy gold. His snappy movements every time he does something as small as turning his head, his tone of voice, delivery of his lines, all of it makes Johnny Bravo genuinely one of the funniest cartoons out there. They do a really good job of bouncing these characteristics off of Scooby and the rest of the gang. Johnny coming on to Daphne while she has none of it is a good laugh, all the while Velma tries to make moves on Johnny, who just completely ignores her. There's a funny gag where both Velma and Johnny lose their glasses, and Velma says her classic line about not being able to see without her glasses, while Johnny says how he can't be seen without his. It makes for a good character interaction. The chase scene was fun too. It had the cliche where the characters are running through doors in a hallway and they're all connected somehow. They hide in a painting, poke fun with the monster. The music is catchy. There's even some slapstick involved. It's classic stuff. I will say though, the monster is lame. A gardener? Really? And he carries a wheelbarrow everywhere. It looks really dumb. The monster being a gardener doesn't add to the chase. The wheelbarrow does, yeah. They do ride around on it, but they could have just as easily done that with a cart or something, or just not have done that at all. It would have made no difference. Other than that, it's a perfectly fine crossover. It's not the best of either shows, but it's also far from the worst. If you're a fan of Scooby-Doo or Jonathan Bravathan, I recommend you watch it. It is all on YouTube, but it's also recorded off of a potato cam, so heads up. Overall, it's funny, consistently entertaining, and just helps solidify the fact that Johnny Bravo is simply hilarious. And that was Johnny Bravo's crossover with Scooby-Doo. And with that all said, I'm Easily Easy, and I'll see you next time.
1, 2, 3, yeah! Baby! Sassy! Studley! Oh! Check the pecs!